Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to create Systeme.io contact from Facebook lead ads and add details in Airtable. So I am an owner of a real estate agency and to promote my agency I am running some Facebook lead ads. So here in this case I want whenever a new lead is generated in my Facebook lead ad, then automatically using that detail a new contact should be created in my Systeme.io account, and after that automatically the lead detail should be added as a new record in my Airtable account. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to understand how to create Systeme.io contact from Facebook lead ads and add details in Airtable. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I run a real estate agency, and here on my screen you can see my Facebook page which I have created with the name Prime Properties. So here to promote my agency, I am running some Facebook lead ads, and here in this case I want whenever someone fills out their contact information to inquire about a property, I need to follow up quickly and keep their details organized. So for that I want whenever I receive a new lead through my Facebook lead ad, then automatically using that lead details a new contact should be created in my Systeme.io account, and after that automatically the details of that lead should be added in my Airtable as a new record. So by automatically creating a contact in Systeme.io and adding their information to Airtable, I can easily manage all my leads. This helps me stay organized, respond quickly, and increase my chances of turning inquiries into successful sales. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my Facebook lead ads with my Systeme.io account and my Airtable. And here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now here you can see the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Systeme.io contact from Facebook lead ads and add details in Airtable. And now here I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select your folder as per your needs. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Facebook lead ads. So Facebook lead ads are a type of advertising format on Facebook that helps businesses collect contact information from people interested in their products or services. They are used to generate leads directly on Facebook without requiring users to leave the platform to fill out a form on a website. Businesses use Facebook lead ads to build their customer base by capturing leads effectively, which they can then follow up with through email marketing, sales calls, or other communications to convert them into customers. It's a convenient way for businesses to reach potential customers and grow their sales directly on Facebook. So here in my Facebook lead ads trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new lead instant, so that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead in my Facebook lead ad, then instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture a response. And now here to connect my Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Facebook lead ads account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Here I'm going to select my desired account and authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select my page and my lead gen form. So here to get this page name, I have already shown you that I have my Facebook page with the name Prime Properties. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to select my page which is named as Prime Properties. And now here after selecting my page, here it is asking me to select my lead gen form. So here to get this lead gen form, let me take you to my Meta Business Suite. So here in my Meta Business Suite, you can see under lead ads form, all the lead ads form which I have created for my use till now, and you can create your own lead ad form as per your need. So here in this case, I'm going to use my lead ad form which is named as lead form new. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to select my lead gen form as lead form new. And here I've selected a single form because I want only the leads of this form should be captured by Pabbly Connect. But if you want the leads of all the forms should be captured by Pabbly Connect, then you can select all lead gen forms. And now here after selecting my page and my lead gen form, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see after clicking on the save and send test request, here it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, I need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, I need to generate a test lead in my Facebook lead ad. So here to generate a test lead, let me take you to Meta for Developers. So this is the homepage of Meta for Developers, and from here I'm going to click on this more, and from here I'm going to select tools. Now here under this developer tools, I'm going to select a tool that is Lead Ads RTO Debug tool. Now here under this Lead Ads testing tool, you can see it is asking me to select my page and my form again. So here for my page, I'm going to select Prime Properties, and here for my form, I'm going to select Lead Form New. And now here to generate a new lead, I'm going to click on this preview form given over here. Now here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the type of property you are interested in, I'm going to select rental property. And here for the first name, I'm going to select the first name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. And here I'm going to enter a random phone number. And then here I'm going to enter the street address as 456, DEF. And then here for the city, I'm going to select the city as Bhopal. And here for the state, I'm going to enter the state as Madhya Pradesh. And here I'm going to enter a zip code. So for that, I'm going to select the country as India. And here I'm going to enter a random zip code. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on this continue and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the type of property you are interested in, first name, last name, email, phone number, street address, city, state, zip code, and some other details. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. Now let's move to action step. And here I'm going to select my action application as Systemate.io. So Systemate.io is an all-in-one platform for building and managing online businesses. It lets you create websites, sales funnels, and email campaigns without needing separate tools. People use Systemate.io because it simplifies the process of setting up and running an online business by providing everything in one place. Whether you are selling products, running webinars, or managing customer lists, Systemate.io makes it easy to handle all your business needs with a user-friendly interface. So here in my Systemate.io action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a contact. so that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through my Facebook lead ad, then automatically using that detail, a new contact is going to be created in my Systeme.io account. And now here to connect my Systeme.io with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Systeme.io account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API key. So here I'm going to follow the instructions given below, and here I've already logged in my Systeme.io account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile icon, and from here I'm going to select settings. Now here under settings you can see we have received a public API key option over here. So here I'm going to click it, and here you can see it has taken us to the public API keys window. So here I'm going to create a new key by clicking on this create button given over here. And then here it is asking me to give a name to my key. So here I'm going to give the name as new lead. And here for the expiration, I'm not going to select any specific date. And then I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we have successfully generated a API key. So here I'm going to copy it. Moving back to my Pabbly's workflow. And here I'm going to enter this API key. Now here after entering this API key, here I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So now moving forward, and then here it is asking me for email address, first name, last name, phone number, and some other details. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive a new lead through our Facebook lead ad, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my lead's email address. So this is my lead's email. Here I'm going to map my lead's first name. Here I'm going to map my lead's last name. Here I'm going to map my lead's phone number. Scrolling a little down, here I'm going to map my lead street address. Here I'm going to map the postal code. And here I'm going to map the city. Here I'm going to map the state. And then here it is asking me for a country. So here in the instruction it says enter the country code here. Example IN for India. So here my clients are going to be from India only. So for that I'm going to manually enter this code, that is IN for India. So now here after entering this country code, here it is asking me to enter the company name. So here I want the company name should be my own company name, that is Prime Properties. So here I'm going to enter that. And then here it is asking me for a text number. So again it's a required field. So here we have to enter some value. So here for the text number I'm going to enter the value as none. Because here I'm not receiving any text number from my lead. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our Systeme.io account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new contact over here with the email as dummyuser@pabblytunes.com, last name as user, city as Bhopal, postal code, company name, state, and here the street address, first name, phone number, and some other details. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. Now let's move to another action step by clicking on this add action step button given over here. And here I'm going to select my action application as Airtable. So Airtable is a flexible and user-friendly database tool that combines the simplicity of a spreadsheet with the power of a database. So it's like having a supercharged Excel that can do a lot more. People use Airtable because it helps them organize and manage their projects, data and workflows in a visual and customizable way. You can create tables, link records, add attachments, and even set up automations to streamline your task. Whether you are planning a project, managing inventory, or tracking client information, Airtable makes it easy to keep everything in one place and collaborate with your team effortlessly. So here in my Airtable action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a record. So that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through my Facebook lead ads, then automatically using that detail, a new contact is going to be created in my Systeme.io account. And after that, automatically all the lead details should be added as a new record in my Airtable account. And now here to connect my Airtable with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection, but if your Airtable account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Airtable. And here you can see Pabbly Connect is requesting for the Airtable access. So for that, here you can see it is asking me to select a base. So here I'm going to search for my base, which is named as leads data. So this is my Airtable base which I'm going to work on. So here I've selected my base and now I'm going to click on this grant access and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select my base name, table name and some other fields. So here for the base name, I have already told you that I have my base with the name leads data, and here you can see my table name, that is table 1. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to select my base name as leads data, and here I'm going to select my table name as table 1. And now here after selecting both the details, here it is asking me to enter the name, email, phone number and some other fields. So basically these are the fields which I have entered in my Airtable. So here moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now again here instead of entering all these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. So here for the name I'm going to map my leads name. So for that I'm going to select the first name, space, then last name. Here I'm going to map the email address. Here I'm going to map the phone number. Here I'm going to map the address. And lastly, here I'm going to map the city. And now here after entering all the required data, here it is asking me to enable typecasting. So for that I'm going to select false. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new record in our Airtable. So now let's go and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new record where we have received the name as dummy user, an email address as dummyuser@pabblytunes.com, a random phone number address as 456 DEF and city as Bhopal. So with this, we have successfully set up this entire automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to generate another test lead in our Facebook lead ad. So for that, let me take you back to my lead ads testing tool. And here in my lead ads testing tool, I need to delete my previous lead in order to create a new one. Because it says you can create one lead per form, you will need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So here to delete my previous lead, I'm going to click on this delete lead button given over here. And now here after clicking on this delete lead, I'm going to refresh my window and that's a necessary step. And now here after refreshing my window, here it is asking me to select my page and my form again. So here I'm going to select my page as prime properties and my form as lead form new. And now here to generate another test lead, I'm going to click on this preview form given over here. And now again here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the type of property I'm going to select residential property. Here for the first name I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as lead, email as testlead@pabblytunes.com. Here I'm going to enter some random phone number. And here I'm going to enter the street address as 678 XYZ. And then here for the city, I'm going to enter the city as Ajmer, state as Rajasthan. And here for the zip code, I'm going to select my country as India. And here I'm going to enter the zip code as 305801. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on this continue and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's go and check our systemit.io account first. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact over here with the email as testlead@pabblytunes.com, first name, last name, country, city, street address, postal code, phone number and some other details. And now let's go and check our Airtable account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new record over here where we have received the name as test lead, email as testlead@pabblytunes.com, a random phone number, address and city. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Facebook lead ads and an action as systemit.io and Airtable. So that whenever we are going to receive a new lead through our Facebook lead ad, then automatically using that detail, a new contact is going to be created in our systemit.io account. And after that, automatically the lead details will be added as a new record in our Airtable account. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.